Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. Colony ain't gonna liberate itself. The resistance needs every gun hand. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. The war! The coming apocalypse! Man versus machine! I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. Go on. Mechanical repellent! A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies. Oh, they mean to. Just you wait. That's right. That's what I've been saying. We gotta square our shoulders and stand ever vigilant. Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant, clattering about, firing at the birds, orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance? I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation. You can gird yourself in the armor of righteousness, soldier. From this moment on, you are a proud member of the Resistance. They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back. You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination. You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years. Sharp, ain't it? The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter. On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop. What? All by yourself? I could have sworn I hid that bundle safe from prying eyes. Give it here. Feast your eyes, soldier. This here's a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple 1,000 volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig. I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module. Bang up work, soldier. You're a credit to your uniform. Oh, well, that reminds me. Gotta look into getting us a uniform. So this is it, then. The key to humanity's victory over the mechanical hordes. It is indeed, and I will thank you to hand it here. You got some quick eyes, what with detecting my carefully hidden cache. Resistance could use your talents. An army of auto-mechanicals planning the total destruction of the human race is the very opposite of nonsense. It's, non-nonsense. In fact, I think the time's coming to unwrap that package you delivered me, which, unbeknownst to you, housed a mighty weapon. Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty. I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security. Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. You did? Well, color me impressed, soldier. Wish I had a dozen recruits with your gumption. You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars. First they will rob us of our jobs, and once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives. Pray to the law that you never do. A mechanical never forgets the face of its enemy. Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's Chaw, few bit cards. I'll reward you for your aid. Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the Resistance a bad name. Now that you mention it, yeah, you probably should. Tell you what, I will waive your enlistment fee as a sign of good faith toward my newest and only recruit. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson. If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of 0G to your memory. There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries, so you can't rip one out of its corpse. You're going to have to find an intact model somehow. Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact, a real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are going to rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits. You got pluck, kid. But no, can't risk having you go native. Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. I didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you. I would reward you with the gratitude of the Resistance, but I'm guessing you want something tactile. So here's a couple bits for your trouble, and a little something to remember me by. Town's been dark a while now. Could be a mechanical trying to sabotage us. Never seen the Veil lit up like this before. Bring us honor, soldier. War ain't over. Not so long as a single mechanical remains unscrapped. You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. You keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer. Hey, I know you. Fancy Shanks, with the face. Are you crazy? Keep your head down for law's sake. You're gonna blow my cover. Merciful law. It's you, Machine Slayer. I know your face. You're my last living recruit. What in law's name are you doing here? Oh, never mind that. You gotta hide. The machines are here. They're gonna slaughter us all. I got every intention of fighting these abominations. I just gotta come up with a good battle cry first. What did I just tell you about keeping your head down? Can't talk. Crusading, that's the last of them. A battle the likes of which has never been seen in all of Halcyon. Don't plan on squatting on my laurels, friend. It's time I moved on. Wherever the infernal automechanical threatens humanity, I'll be there. Thus to all mechanical tyrants, it's been my great honor to call myself your brother in arms, soldier. Hey, I may be miserable, but I am not a coward. Maybe, I mean, no. Good Lord, no. I'll fight those mechanicals to my last breath. I just gotta, find my courage. Law keep you, soldier. Your modesty does you credit. If I had 10 soldiers of your caliber, we'd grind every last mechanical in the world to scrap. Also, I need a smoke. Damn, that was some good crusading. All right, you mechanical abominations. It's Ludwig's time to shine. Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing. There's a workbench right through this door. Attach that unit to your favorite weapon and go forth into glorious battle.